Bitcoin is testing the last major resistance level at 52,000, and if it can break through and stay above it, it's possible that we go to previous all-time highs of $69,000 and beyond before the halving in April. And over the past week, altcoins have been following Bitcoin's trajectory and pumping like crazy. Ethereum finally waking up 12%, and other top tokens by market cap like VeChain making big moves, up almost 60%, Stacks up 42%, and just an overall green week in the crypto markets. This neat altcoin price chart can be viewed for free on moralesmoney.com without signing up or logging into anything. So use the link below to check out altcoin price action in real time. Bullish. Crypto historically follows a rather consistent cycle that has been mainly driven by the Bitcoin halving, which happens about every 4 years. And as we can see here with the Moneyline tool, Bitcoin has been in a bullish trend since January 2023. In a bull market, it's best to be bullish to take advantage of opportunities in the market. Now is the time to be working on increasing our income so we have more money to invest over time, investing time in learning more about all this new exciting technology, spreading awareness about it with others, and most importantly, paying attention to what's going on around the world that is affecting our lives and futures. This year is an extremely important year for many countries around the world with upcoming elections. Global elites are actively working to limit our free speech, crack down on open, decentralized, inclusive, fair financial systems like Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and there is an arms race for control over all of our wealth, private property, and freedom at large via the creation, implementation, and enforcement of a central bank digital currency with a social credit system. China has already achieved this, and in Europe they are testing out means to restrict freedom of speech. Check it out. Proposed Irish hate speech regulations could have a chilling effect on freedom. The problem with the bill is that hatred in this instance is not defined. Indeed, the term hatred is often used to describe a range of legitimate concerns that many in the political class would prefer not to talk about, including the tinderbox of immigration that Ireland is now coming to terms with. Even more worrying is the bill's criminalizing of possessions of ill-defined hateful material with a view to the material being communicated to the public or a section of the public. Despite Ireland's common law tradition of innocent until proven guilty, the legislation places the onus on the accused to prove he or she did not intend to distribute the hateful material in public. There is a war waging over our thoughts, feelings, money, ability to own private property, to be in complete control and ownership of our assets, over all of our freedoms and lives at large. And this year will be one of the most defining ones for our generation and generations to come. So let's explore how we can prepare, resist the globalist agenda for complete power and control over us, and how we can build a new, better future together. Hello, I'm Crypto Casey, a little congested from a ski trip out in Big Sky, Montana. Welcome to another episode of Crypto This Week. Let's take a look at the global news stories and state of the current macro environment. Please be sure to check out our sponsors, CoinLedger, Lorenzo CPA, and Tangem Wallet. Get your crypto taxes done quickly and easily in 3 simple steps with CoinLedger, a platform we can use for free to see an overview of our gains and losses, as well as download the tax forms we need to file ourselves, upload a TurboTax, or hand off to our accountant. My accountant Lorenzo has saved me a ton of time and money over the years with tax saving strategies. So book a free call with him today and check out his crypto tax course we can get for a discount using the links below, and invest in your very own cold storage hardware wallet like Tangem Wallet. It's the size of a credit card, multi-currency, multi-chain, and it's by far the easiest crypto wallet to set up and use on the market right now, and is extremely affordable. So scroll down and use links below to access the correct and official sites, as well as redeem any special offers they have for us. Freedom of speech is a defining characteristic of the United States. We have freedom of conscience, freedom to think, and there is no exception to that. There is no hate speech element like what Ireland is trying to impose. Just because someone may hate what you say, or vice versa, doesn't negate the fact that we are free to do so, because we are citizens of the country, not slaves. However, this right to free speech is under attack via censorship in the media, masked as a war against the spread of disinformation. And what's egregious about this reality is that someone can state something that is factually accurate, but if someone doesn't like it, or if it's inconvenient for the global elite's overall plan, then we could lose our right to effectively speak or express our thoughts. Elon Musk tweeted, "Free speech is the bedrock of democracy. That's why it's the First Amendment. Without free speech, all is lost." And as we all may know, one of the reasons Elon Musk bought Twitter was an attempt to protect free speech, and the global elites do not like it. Court orders Elon Musk to testify in the SEC's investigation of his Twitter takeover. Yes, those in power have their sights set on Musk. In addition to X, formerly Twitter, being a platform that prioritizes free speech, it will also soon be an open, inclusive financial system that rivals traditional financial systems that the government and private central banks control. And as we explored together in this video, you can check out by clicking on the link above, money is essentially a system of control designed to enslave us. And anything that undermines that is and or will be under attack by governments, private central banks, and their bought and paid for political puppets. In addition to X, this absolutely includes Bitcoin and other open decentralized cryptocurrencies, which is why as people in crypto, we need to pay attention to what's happening around the world, what's happening in our part of the world, spread awareness about it, and take action. One of the most important actions we need to take is to get familiar with and involved with the upcoming elections. We need to figure out who in our jurisdiction is up for re-election, recognize who is an advocate for free speech, open, free, decentralized financial systems like Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, who is against the creation and enforcement of a CBDC or central bank digital currency, and we need to support them, spread awareness about them, and vote for them. Yes, it may seem dumb, hopeless, and like a waste of time getting involved with politics because it's all corrupt and a complete joke. However, in this new digital age where we have access to the internet and information that has otherwise been deliberately hidden from us over the past several decades, and with more independent journalism gaining popularity, and increasing distrust of the mainstream media, the government, banks, etc., we may be in the midst of a perfect storm that allows us to have a serious impact on the future of the world. So if you're in the US, check out standwithcrypto.org using the correct and official link below, and there we can join the fight to try and help navigate crypto's uncertain future in the United States. At the top here, we can click the politicians button and see which political figures in the Senate and the House of Representatives are pro versus anti-crypto, and learn more about what statements they've made on the matters. The website also gives us simple, straightforward actions we can take to call or email our congressperson, along with pre-written statements that convey the importance of embracing crypto as a country, how it creates jobs, drives innovation, and how it needs to become a national priority. It only takes about a minute, so scroll down, check it out, and share it with others so we can do our part to try and create a favorable regulatory environment for crypto so the US isn't sidelined from the future financial systems. Because it's not looking good for the US as the dollar continues to be dropped by other countries around the world. This week, an analyst predicts US dollar crash similar to Roman Empire's end. Leading financial analysts are warning that the US supremacy has reached a tipping point, and its dominance cannot move further up. BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and other developing countries are racing ahead as their economy becomes robust and stronger. The GDP of BRICS nations is growing tremendously and challenging the US dollar at the global level. Financial analyst and the author of the best-selling book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, compared the US dollar's end to the Roman Empire. He explained that the Roman Empire's supremacy ended after their bankers debased their currency to pay soldiers, gladiators, and bills. BRICS is now looking to uproot the US dominance and replace it with a new world order. Sound familiar? Yes, and also as we've been discussing on the channel, when all of those dollars currently circulating around the world outside the US start flooding back in, the increase in the supply of money will cause more inflation, possibly hyperinflation, from the massive deterioration of purchasing power. Bearish for the US and its citizens, bullish for Bitcoin. And people are waking up and starting to realize it. Bitcoin breaks 52,000 as institutional buying continues. It would appear that Bitcoin has observed the most positive returns during American trading hours over the last few months, further confirming the presence of exceptional buying pressure from US-based entities. Nice. Let's also keep in mind that potentially Bitcoin's surge to 52K faces threats from two major sell-off events. The first event concerns the approval granted to Genesis, a key player in the cryptocurrency market, to sell a substantial amount of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, GBTC shares. The sale involves 35 million GBTC shares, valued at approximately $1.3 billion. Adding to the market's apprehensions, the US government has filed a notice to sell a portion of its Bitcoin holdings. On January 25, 2024, it was announced that 2,875 Bitcoin valued at $156 million, seized from the notorious Silk Road platform, would be sold off. With the US government holding approximately 208,000 Bitcoin, worth around $10.9 billion, it remains one of the largest Bitcoin holders globally. So as we know with price action in crypto, anything can happen. and it's especially important to watch out for and take advantage of any major dips during a bull market, no matter how scary it is when the markets are red. And what's funny is, in the midst of all the pre-halving Bitcoin hype and price pumps, banks are feeling the FOMO, or fear of missing out. Bad. Check it out. US banking groups lobby SEC for rule change to enter Bitcoin ETF market. The US banking sector is pushing to offer custodial services for the newly launched Bitcoin ETFs. The coalition urged the SEC to reassess a regulation that made it expensive for traditional banks to offer crypto custody services. Current rules require these financial institutions to classify cryptocurrencies as liabilities on their balance sheets. Therefore, the banks must allocate assets equivalent to the crypto holdings to mitigate potential losses and adhere to the strict regulatory capital requirements. And here's what they had the nerve to say, fam. If regulated banking organizations are effectively precluded from providing digital asset safeguarding services at scale, investors and customers, and ultimately the financial system, will be worse off. With the market limited to custody providers that do not afford their customers the legal and supervisory protections provided by federally regulated banking organizations. So basically, the banks don't want to hold assets that equal the amount of crypto they will hold for people to offset risk. And they are arguing that the financial system would be worse off if they aren't allowed to hold crypto without holding other assets to mitigate potential losses. Brilliant. At the end of the day, fam, we don't need banks to hold and profit off of our crypto, because it's easier than ever to actually own and completely control it ourselves with a cold storage hardware wallet. So right now, I'm going to show you how fast and easy it is to become your own crypto custodian in less than 60 seconds using Tangem Wallet. Opening the box here, we have the 3 cards. Next, installing the correct and official Tangem mobile app on our phones, and opening the app, tap Scan Card, and touch one of the cards to your phone like so. Next, click Create Wallet, and tap the card to your phone again. Nice. Now we have a wallet. Let's create backups of it. Tap Backup Now, and then add a backup card. And tap the second card to your phone. Cool. Now tap Add a backup card again, and tap the third card to your phone. Then tap Finalize the backup process. And now we need to create an access code to secure the wallet. Tap Continue, then enter an access code. Re-enter it to verify the access code, and then scan the primary card ending in the corresponding numbers on the screen that matches that card, holding it up to your phone until the operation is complete. Then repeat this process for the 2 backup cards. That's it, it's configured and ready to use. And if you want to watch a full video on how to use Tangem Wallet, check out this video guide by clicking on the link above, and scroll down and use links below for a nice discount and to access their correct and official site. And you know what else is just as easy? Getting our crypto taxes done with CoinLedger and their 3-step process. First, we're going to import our transaction activities from all exchanges and wallets we've been using, like Coinbase, Kraken, MetaMask, Tangem Wallet, or similar, with a simple click of a button. Second, CoinLedger will automatically classify our transaction history into the appropriate tax treatment, calculating our gains and losses for all transactions, whether it's from trading, staking, NFTs, or anything else. Then finally, the third step, once we've reviewed everything, we can download our tax report with a simple click of a button. And before even paying to download the tax report, we can view our capital gains and income for free, identify tax loss harvesting opportunities across our portfolio for free, and get help from their support team to review our data if we need any guidance. So we can use the platform for free, and we only have to pay if we want to download our digital asset tax reports, which comes with a 14-day money-back guarantee. And we get the tax forms we need instantly to file ourselves, upload to TurboTax, H&R Block, or similar, or hand off to our accountant, like I do with my CPA, Lorenzo. Straightforward, easy, safe, and stress-free. So scroll down and use link below to access CoinLedger's correct and official site. Awesome. So if you want to learn more about Bitcoin and how it can help us have complete control and ownership over some of our wealth, check out this video. If you would like to finally have that eureka moment and understand how crypto wallets, addresses, and private keys work, check out this video. And to get your very own Tangem wallet, click on the link on the screen. Like and subscribe for more. Be safe out there.